Hello, welcome to another pickup. I have delayed this one for a fair bit because I've been waiting for stuff from eBay to turn up basically. To start off, as usual, non-gaming stuff. I've bought myself a new tripod and light for this. The one I have been using, I haven't got the remote with it. I bought it pre-owned. Is this one? Is what it's currently on at the moment. And that's basically the one I'm using now. And I have had a ring light. Obviously, that's USB, but I went to good old TikTok and I have bought a small rig. I think it's, yeah. I ordered that because it's a slightly better tripod, because if I can just open it up, you've got rubberized obviously grips. I've seen people use this little bit here to hook on doors to get different angles, and it extends compared to my other, the one I'm using now. Obviously got a little, oh, if I put the feet bit away, got a little handle there which also hooks onto stuff, so you got another angle. Obviously you got a rotating head that you screw it into, but the good thing with this, you got this little bit on the side which also came at the same time because it's from the same company, their own little light. Obviously I'm not going to turn it on and blind you lot, but got different colors, different settings, fits nicely into there. You just tighten that up and there you go, you've got your light on the side. Or if you've got another system set up and you just want that, you have got the little screw bit there. Very light, feels like, you know, it's nothing. Oh, and plus it's a little click, release, and I don't know, click it, just see that pop up if the camera focuses it instead of on me. So yeah, simple clicks in and that. I thought it didn't work to start with, but I wasn't holding the button down properly. I had to look at the manual because I just thought press the button. No, you've got to hold it slightly. So there I was thinking, oh, I've been ripped off, and no, it's just me not looking properly. I'll put that away later. Right, next one. Oh, on to the videos. Right, I have got, they're probably all on Sky or rental service now, The Long Walk. I've recently bought that. There's the price reduced. I did not know it was a Stephen King. Did it say? Yeah, Stephen King. So it's obviously a book, or I assume there is. Normally is with Stephen King. I didn't know he done that. So yeah, I saw clips of it and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind watching that. Some people say, yeah, it's all right. I keep on wanting to call this The, but it's not. It's just Ballerina. A lot of people denied. It's all right. It's good. But I think if they came out with this sooner, perhaps after the second John Wick film, which, spoilers, it takes part in that part, people probably would have accepted it a bit better while they waited for 3 and 4. But yes, it is worth watching. I did go to cinema and yeah, obviously I enjoyed it to buy it. Return to Silent Hill. I have not, I didn't even know this came out. I've seen the first one, my mate showed me that. I can't remember the second one that well. And then obviously this one. Isn't that bit there where he's touched his face? Isn't that from the second Silent Hill game where he's in the bathroom? Or because I've seen a lot of trailers for all the Silent Hills, I can't remember which one because I know 4 was the room, 3 was girl. So yeah, it's got to be 2 in it. So yeah, I don't know. It can't be bad. It's only 15, so it can't be that bad. But I'll watch it eventually, along with Mortal Kombat before the second one comes out or is out. Gaming Room Sega, The Complete History Volume 1. So yes, This was a blind buy. Apparently it's 5 hours long, so I'm gonna have to watch it in sections, but he covers a lot of the games. It says here on the back, Outrun, Super Hold On, House of the Dead, Altered Beasts, Streets of Rage, and quite a lot. So yeah, I don't know if there's a volume to all that, but I saw it on eBay. I think it was very cheap. I think it was only like 3-4 quid. So I've obviously bought it because I do like Sega, and the guy signed it. And yeah, I like Sega, and I like when people tell histories of all consoles, PlayStation, Nintendo, anything. So yeah, again, get around to watching that eventually. And obviously how he's done the games and listings on there is pretty good. Right, obviously the Saturday videos will eventually come to the end. Haven't got that many left, so I'm now having to buy the very expensive ones. Oh, before I get to that, again, non-gaming stuff. Bought that. It's for your iPad. I just bought it basically because of the Transformers and the art. I thought, yes, definitely get that. I got this from Aldi. So if you want to go in there, they got Harry Potter ones, Minecraft, and something else. But I saw the Transformers and thought, yeah, unfortunately there is a little, probably can't see it, bit of damage there. But hey up, I won't be using it much. So yes, got that. So yes, like I was saying, unfortunately the Saturday stuff will come to an end. So I'm buying some of the expensive stuff just to try and keep it going, which it won't last, you know that. All the stuff is now all online, so physical stuff is dying out, unfortunately. But from Australia, I got Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, if I said that right. I showed the other ones, which were good, which was one based on the ITV and that. Anyway, this has got making of and behind the scenes footage, and obviously interviews with the cast and crew. So yep, that one wasn't cheap. I think I paid 16. I don't know what that is in Australian money, but yeah, like I'm saying, I'm having to get the big expensive stuff now just to keep it going. I don't know if this is in French or Spanish, a Harry Potter one. Harry Potter's obviously the one in English, but it's Goblet of Fire. Because the reason why I don't know if it's French or Spanish, I put in Google Translate in both those languages, and it both translated it into English. So I don't know. I thought if it was one language and you put the wrong one in, it may not translate it. But anyway, one of the parts is 3 minutes 33. The other one is 43 minutes and 45 seconds. So again, I'll put that up eventually. I've got some other stuff still to put up before we get to that. And I'll do another video of where the channels go once it's finished and all that. I bought a VCD. I don't think these were very popular. Of Tron. It says it can be put in your DVD player, and it's got making of and that, Tron Legacy. So yeah, get that. There is a couple of other Disney VCD ones. If they eventually drop, or you know, I can afford them, I will get them. But yeah, it should play in the PlayStation 3 because it says DVD player. That PlayStation 3 has one. That's probably all go full. And there's one more to get, but I got this in a bundle. The other two items I had. This has got, this is the DVD monthly ones. So you got Haunted House, 8 out of 10 cats on the back, does countdown, and Ninja Scroll TV series. You can buy the complete Ninja Scroll TV series because I did do that when manga was still easy to get hold of. So that's the back of it. Yeah, manga seems to be hard to get hold of, I suppose, again, because things like Crunchyroll and all that, people just don't want to buy physical. So, yeah, you got that one. Right, before getting on going, the 2 donations. Yeah, I've actually got donations given to me. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's a little, it looks like a Mega Drive case. That's the idea of it. But you open it up, it's a little Sonic toy, and there are others. There's a Street Fighter 1, Altered Beast, and one that actually looks like a Mega Drive. I've actually seen that. That's quite big. And I didn't mention the... Oh, it's a Super Street Fighter 2 is the little picture. Let's put it up there. So, yeah. The other one I didn't mention is because I've got it here. Sonic 3. Again, they show exactly the same on the back. And this one has, instead of Sonic and Tails, has obviously Sonic and Knuckles. So yeah, obviously combining Sonic and Knuckles with Sonic and 3 was a good Mega Drive collection. DLC, physical. So yeah, obviously that's the time I grew up. Apparently I'm not showing enough love towards the PlayStation, so I will be putting more PlayStation games, and that brings me to the games, one of the games that I got. But before I get onto the games, I've got more stuff. Right, I've got Complete Gaming, so this is 2003, so this will go up quite soon because we're showing, or I'm showing the 2004 stuff. So got that, issue 231 in October. I tried getting some Game Pro, which is I think German, but they won't ship over here, even though they are very expensive games. They won't ship over here, so I couldn't get you any, unfortunately. Legend of Nintendo, did it say a date? No, just top 20. So I'll be putting up some Nintendo discs soon. Another import of PSM DVD. This one is issue 104, December 2005. I've seen a bundle of these. Might buy the bundle. It's quite a lot, but I might save up, and once I get paid, I'll buy the bundle and show them all. So that's probably what I'm showing now, 2004, so that'd be next year, hopefully. Right. Also, I put this one first, seeing this is the year we're doing. Top 20 Games of Christmas 2004. I thought I had this already. I looked, could not find it. So I either have got it somewhere and can't find it, and I've got 2 copies of it now. It's all Ubisoft's games. They cover Xbox, PlayStation 2, and that's it for now on here. Inside's obviously all got the Playboy Mansion pictures and all that. So yeah, they've gone all out. That's volume 10 apparently. I wish it was a weekly or monthly magazine. I would have subscribed to that. And then I got 2005. I haven't opened this one, so probably stuff. This is PlayStation 2 N-Gage. Not many people had that. GameCube, Xbox, PC, Game Boy Advance games, and DS games. So yeah, Asphalt. Yeah, I have showed that one on the channel. I'll get back to that. That's 21 games on this. And then the last one, What's New, volume 29 of Ubisoft. This is more modern. You've got the PlayStation 3, PC, Xbox 360, Nintendo DS, Kinect, Wii, and that's it. So that's all the slightly newer stuff from Ubisoft. One got got a Japanese one here. It says DVD box. It's all got pictures of, well, it's got the Nintendo original Famicom controller. And on back here, they got Mario 3 and some others. So I'm assuming it's talking about history of some of the games. I'll break that seal eventually to show you the games. There are more like this, but they are very expensive. You're looking at 80 to 90 quid, and that's quite a lot for just two. If I see them cheap, because this one I think was going for 23 at the time, so I don't mind that. £10 DVD. Right, almost set it all off. Happens every time. This one is the Famitsu's. This is 2009's. I'm not going to show you them all, but yeah, I've got 2007, 2008, and now 2009. In total at the moment, hide me shame a bit, 450. It's 150 each. That's including postage and packaging. So each one's 150. So yeah, 450. I've only got season 10 to go, and that's it. Then the person who sent them all, because I don't think I've seen one DVD of Famitsu of 2011, and that's it. I haven't seen any more on eBay, so I don't know if they stopped doing DVDs after that and probably went directly online. And being in Japanese, it's going to be hard to read it online for me. I would need to hold my phone up and to translate everything. I can't be asked to do that. On to the games, the part you've been waiting for. Right, start off with Sniper Elite Ultimate Edition 3. I don't know if I've put this up already, but now I've showed you it, I will. It's got all the DLC, which all goes on as soon as you put it in. I've double dipped on this one because I've already bought Sniper Elite 3 for the Switch. So I've got the Ultimate Edition, which I'm playing on there, on the channel. I bought them all for myself, as well as I said I would for a friend, because he wants me to, since I said I got the Xbox 360, well, what games do you go get? Can you get these ones to play? I'm like, yeah, okay. Transformers Dark Side of the Moon. Some people say these games are bad. I don't care. I like playing games. But yeah, I do like Transformers, obviously. I will get around to when I can find the first War for Cybertron. I will put that up. I did on my last channel, but obviously my last channel got cancelled. So it's all complete. I can't remember what I paid for these. I think most of them were in the £10 region. This is Transformers the game. I got this version deliberately because when I bust it open, you get your game, obviously, but you get a bonus DVD. So all the makings and stuff that. So again, that would be something I'll put up for the Saturdays. It's all complete. Unfortunately, when I tried scanning this one into GameEye, which is not a sponsor, but it's an app on your phone called GameEye, you literally just scan the barcode in. It then comes up if it's since the update, it comes up if it's English or American. A lot of my games it thought was American, but now it asks if it's English or American, and it gives you a rough price of what it should be, and you can put down the quality of the box, the manual, and all that, just to keep a track on your phone. So if you think, oh, have I got that game? I don't want to buy it if I have. So yeah, there you go. That's what I use. It's not 100%. Some barcodes it can't read, some it can. So yeah, if you want a thing on your phone, GameEye. Transformers, what's that? Return of the Fallen. I need to watch all the films in order. I saw up to the third one, and then I've got them, but I haven't got around to watching them. So yeah, this one, God, it looks like it's in the desert. So I don't know if it, obviously the film takes part in that one. So yep, you got this again. Like I say, they're all roughly. You can tell that's from Game. When got those stickers over the logos, they put their own one. And then the final one, which I feels, oh yeah, it doesn't have a manual for that one, but it's got a little inlay part. And the back doesn't look all that interesting. But yeah, that's all the Transformers games I got. I know there's one for the Switch or PlayStation, like a racing one. I've got the cartoony one. I'll get around to playing that eventually. Right. For those who know Bristol, where you go in the entrance and there you've got your Smiths and your Boots, there's a charity shop on that side. I went in there. I don't know the name of that charity shop, but they had Professor Layton and the Cursed Village for £2 for the DS. I don't have this one. I have a different Professor Layton. So yeah, for £2, I'm not going to turn it down. It's got all the stuff in there, all the manuals and that, when we used to get manuals, and a little stuff, not that book, that one, of all the up and coming games, which are obviously all out, which I put little pictures up on TikTok, which people seem to like, and whoever had it never scratched it off, so they never used their points, which Nintendo don't do anymore. They stopped doing it on the Switch. I had some points, I used them up, but yeah, they stopped giving bonuses since the new owner took over. But yeah, £2 for a DS game. I think that's pretty cheap. I might even have it on the Console X5, but obviously that's good for traveling. And I've got Rallycross 2. Again, that was cheap on eBay. I've got this on the Console X5. I should have played it before buying it, but I saw it and thought, yeah, I do like me rally games. I have to get some more. That's about 1 block, I think. No, 1 to 3 blocks. Obviously, dual shock and 2 players. I can open it without cracking it. There you go. So it's all complete. eBay, I can't remember. I think this was cheap. I think it was only like £3. That's including free shipping. So I'm like, yep. Right, other games. I've got a lot of games. So I've gone crazy. Right. Oh, how did I put that in between? What's new? Volume 18. I totally missed that, being in between the games I picked up. And these have PC games, Wii, Xbox 360, DS, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 3. So, yeah, all the games from that time. Assassin's Creed, so we're looking at what? And Haze, so 2000 something COD? I don't know roughly. I've got Racing Fusion. Again, another rally game. I do like them. There is one rally game I want them to bring a new version out. Rally Arcade for the PlayStation. It's, again, you're racing against multiple people. It's not just against the time. The handling on it was pretty good considering it's a PlayStation 1 game, because it's based on arcade style, which I prefer. So yeah, this is obviously from CEX when I went to Bristol, £2. So when I get around to playing it. And right now it's all Switch games and Switch 2 games. I got Baccarat or Baki. Basically it's Mystical Ninja. So, because apparently it's from some of the people or one of the people who done that. And I saw trailers of it and it's been on the Switch quite cheap now and then. So I thought, oh, wouldn't mind a physical. A lot of the physicals I saw were all in Japanese, and eventually we have got it. So yes, I've got that. eBay. It's a different cover if you want a different cover on the front. I chose to keep that one, but yeah, that one does look slightly better. Was it 25 or 30 quid for this? It was something like that from eBay. Again, I say a lot of my stuff I have to get from eBay now, but I've been looking on eBay and I can't find Invincible Versus for the Switch. When I went to Smith's Toy Store, they had it, but is it actually out for the Switch too? Because I've seen it for Xbox and I've seen it for PlayStation 5, which I don't have, but I haven't seen it on eBay for that, so I don't know if it's coming out later or at all. Anyway, going back, 30 quid for the complete BioShock collection. To me, it's crazy how something so big like BioShock, which are pretty big games, 1, 2 and 3 can fit on that. It's even more mind-blowing when you go back, 26 years or maybe more, when Crysis came out and everyone needed a high-end PC, and yet you can get Crysis on something like this now. It's, to me, I know technology moves on, but that is crazy how something high-end can fit on this. Anyway, I've got BioShock 3 anyway. In fact, it's not called number 3, it's Infinite. But this has all the DLC, which I don't have the DLC for, but now I do. So this will be a game I'll be going up and going through it all. I'll probably start that once I finish the Pokemon tournament, but I might play it in between to build it up for episodes. Again, another big game. I paid 34 quid for this, and it's not even on keycard. This Cyberpunk collection. Well, it's not collection, but the Ultimate Edition. Obviously, having it on Xbox and PlayStation is more powerful and better running. But to run something like this, it's obviously in the system, to be on a little key card, which is obviously in the system, or I've put in something else, which is unusual for me, is damn impressive. Because a lot of them are key codes, which I don't mind because you can sell them on, but it just eats away at the memory card. I haven't got many games on it, but the memory card is getting eaten up pretty quick, and the price of the memory card's being 150 quid. Well, that's the price I've been paying at Smith's Toy Store. It's very expensive for a 500, so I may have to delete some games and just put the ones that I can go play on there. Flashback games. Now, I never had this for the PlayStation, but I've got it for the Switch. 35 quid, recently out. That's why it's got an orange sticker. Sonic Wings. So yes, it's a remake, reboot, redone up, pixels perfect and all that. But yeah, it's on the PlayStation, but very expensive on the PlayStation. And there's the back of it. So yes, this is cheaper than the PlayStation version, considering it's 35 quid. It's still cheaper than the PlayStation. When I've seen that, it's like 90 odd quid. So yeah, I'd rather get that. Nothing fancy on the inside. What's this piece of paper? Oh, I'll just tell you. That is a very plain and boring. You can see the reflection better. That's how plain and boring it is. But yeah, Sonic Wings. So when I eventually get round to doing that video of all the remakes, probably never happen in my schedule, but yeah, I got that. Golf T Arcade Classics. Now, it's not just Golf T. For those who don't go to the arcades, this is an old arcade game which has a rollerball. You literally, like it says, you roll it as hard as you can to get as far as you can. And they also have the ones, is it there, the picture? Yeah, there and there, of bowling. Again, same principle, rollerball. It's hard to get a strike, but you can get quite a lot of strikes. I think the most I had in a row was 4 before I got too cocky and ruined it all. And I got this one from Insane Games in Bridgewater. 19 quid reduce, because obviously people weren't paying the 28 quid. But when I got there, that's the price I saw and paid straight away. And you get little stuff you would have had on top of the arcade. So you got Golden Tee 3D Golf. That would have been on top of the arcade machine. Golden Tee 2K. I don't know if that they based on 2K or because it's the second one, and the third one may have been 3D. And then you got Classic Golden Tee. So yeah, I assume 2 as in the second one and the third one 3D. But yeah, got all that. So again, eventually I will get around to playing all of these, but I've got such a backlog, it's getting ridiculous. I'm going to have to calm down. 29 quid for Everybody's Golf. Let's get that in shot. Everybody's Golf. Sad to say, but if you've played one, you've played them all. The courses may be different, but the characters really don't change much. They're all cutesy little characters and get nice shots. But we've always called it Everybody's Golf, but they've also got added the hot shots in, which I think America always called it Everybody's. No, I think they just called it hot shots. That's your code again. Nothing in there. Plain boring. One I had to get imported from America. I'm waiting for another one. NASCAR arcade racing. So yes, it's not your standard round the circuit as us Brits call it, just going around in a loop. Which basically they do. It's just an oval shape. This one has all weird jumps, and obviously, well, you can see that on the front cover how crazy the track could be. Or is. Not sold over here, so I had to import it. There's another NASCAR one I'm getting imported for the PlayStation 3. NASCAR Unbound, I think it's called. So yes, I'll be getting that eventually when it turns up. Again, I think that was cheap. I think that was only £22, including shipping. I did not know this. I knew this one come out, but I didn't know it had a game with it I wanted. Super Mario U Deluxe. So yes, 40 quid I paid for that. And unfortunately, the case is a little mashed, but it's the best case they had at the time at CX. But I didn't know it had the Super Luigi U. If I'd known that, I would have bought this game a lot sooner. But again, it doesn't matter. Obviously, I would, because obviously where is it? There's a little bubbling for some reason, but that's nothing where anything is. That's there on the game. Oh yeah, it's got a nice inside. So I don't know what's caused that. But it doesn't matter what Nintendo game you buy, they don't drop in price often. I mean, the Princess Peach game, that's still up in the 40 quid, sometimes 35, but again, not drop much. Super Mario Brothers one, I didn't buy this originally. This came out on the Switch. I never got it on the Switch, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because obviously you've got this add-on which you can buy for your version if you got just this for your Switch. 16 quid I think to add it on, not bad. Again, because it's Nintendo, no key code, so thank you Nintendo. I paid 41 quid for that this one was 49 quid in Smith's Toy Store. This was only £35. Virtual Fighter 5. Again, I say again because you could get Virtual Fighter 5 for the PlayStation 2. Virtual Fighter 5 Evolved for the PlayStation 2. Virtual Fighter 5 for the PlayStation 3, I believe, as well as the Xbox 360. and now Virtual Fighter 5 again. So this is getting as crazy as all the Street Fighter 2 versions we have. But this one, you've got, by looks of it, the old style Virtual Fighters. You've got the main guy from the Yakuza Like a Dragon. I've forgotten was it Ichigo, I think his name? And then obviously soundtracks with all the codes and that. So yeah, you've got a fair amount of people in here to choose from. I'm hoping it's moved on, because the original Virtual Fighter on the Saturns and that, I was absolutely terrible. I felt like there was such a delay in the button pressing and the combinations. It's probably not that, it probably is me. But yeah, key code, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully it's moved on with the more like Dead or Alive, I'm hoping, in style buttons. There is a demo. I did download it, but as soon as I saw this, I deleted the demo. So I should have got some practice in on that, like I did the Final Fantasy. Right. 41 quid for this one, and I cannot say it properly. Pragmata. I've butchered it already. It's a Capcom game. Again, there is a demo. I should have played the demo. I didn't, but it looks more complicated than what it probably is. The amiibo for it is one of Diana. Again, there's a lot of stuff online about it all and that, so I've avoided all the spoilers, as well as people saying what they have and trying to just... It's all on TikTok and YouTube, so you can go on there and listen to it all. But yeah, it looks hard. I'm hoping it's not. So yeah, your main character, what my friend told me, because he played the demo, can't do anything really. She's an AI who helps you destroy the robots, because he has got the demo up, and yeah, apparently she does something that allows your gun to then hurt them. So yeah, I'm probably going to struggle and die a lot on this, but I will give it a go. And I'm hoping the install ain't too big for it. Again, haven't opened it yet. One I have, it's in 2 parts. I've recorded it already because I couldn't wait, is the Marvel Comics. Yeah, if you like beat 'em ups, this is one worth getting. And you got your usual left to right, punch people in the face because they look different. But there is one stage where you actually go from right to left, so they switch it up on you. You've got your usual like Captain America, Spider-Man, all the ones we've got, but She-Hulk, which isn't in many games, Storm, which isn't in many, Black Panther, Venom, Silver Surfer, Phoenix. So they haven't gone through all the ones of just using the Avengers. I don't know if you can get that there. That's all the characters. And each character you play, you can power up the life as you use them, power up the strengths and that, and unlock alternative costumes. Oh, plus there's Ghost Rider. So yeah, basically it's a good thing to play through as everyone, to power them up, and you can game share it. So if someone doesn't have it, you can game share it with someone on the Switch, and they don't need to buy it. You can game share it like that. And lucky enough, no key code. So again, thank you to those people for not key coding it. Oh, I'm getting out of breath. A game that came out over 26 years ago now, I do believe. Or is it? No, 20 years ago. But it's been updated. Fatal Frame, Crimson Butterfly. There's some free DLC for it, which I obviously downloaded. But yeah, I got this one. Oh, forgot to tell you. Going sidetrack, there is a bit of art on that one. Anyway, I have got this for the Xbox, original Xbox, and that's Director's Cut, and I really did enjoy it. Again, 2 different endings on that. I don't know if there's 2 or more on this one now, but obviously with improved graphics. Again, it's key code. So we've got a remake of 2. We've obviously, over here in the UK, we've got 1 on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and 2 on PlayStation and Xbox. 3 only came out on PlayStation 2. 4 never came out over here. It came out on the Wii in Japan only. I'm hoping they're going to do a remake of 4 so I can finally play it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to probably import it and for the Switch, which I probably have to do. So I'm hoping I can get through it, even though most of it are probably in Japanese. Boring, nothing on the inside. I could have put some postcards or something. So yes, got that. Right, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. I did not pay that price. It was 18 quid. The game shop, Insane Games, sells their overstock on eBay. Oh, it's not called Insane Games anymore, is it? It's Time Warp, sorry. Time Warp Games, they're called. So used to it being called that. Yeah, they've separated now. So this is the one in Bridgewater, like I say. It's sorry about that, calling it Insane Games when it's not. Time Warp Games, like the arcade, he also owns Time Warp. This is set in the 1988, so I would have only been 8 years old when this all happened, if it was real. Getting key code, nothing again on the inside, done by Sega. But I got this because it's in English, so I don't have to look at the subtitles and miss what's happening on the screen. So yes, got that in English. Thank you for dubbing it. And again, apologise for keep saying in Insane Games. So many years it was that. Got this one from Cash Converters in Western. So yes, finally got it. Obviously Assassin's Creed. I don't know if you have to play as both of them or if you get to choose, or they may make you play as both and then you can choose. But set in Japan this time, so I'm hoping to jump from rooftops, stealth kills and all that. Nothing. Typical Ubisoft, and it save money where they can. But they are good of sorts to Nintendo. They have been ever since the Switch, Wii U and the Wii. They have been bringing good titles to those consoles. So yeah, got that. And finally, yes, finally, there's no more. Again, I've double dipped. I got this for the Xbox Series X or One or whatever it's called, but I've bought it again for transport reasons. Sparking Zero at $39.99. I don't know if I'm going to buy all the DLC for it, because there's a lot of DLC with characters. I'll probably buy the DLC for the Xbox version. But to get this, I thought, yeah, that'd be all right when I go on holidays and that, and I need something to take the boredom off. No, again, nothing, just the Namco code. So nothing on the inside of that. That is the big haul. There are some games coming out. You probably can guess what ones I'll be getting. If you're a Nintendo person, you definitely know what game's coming out soon. Time this goes up, it might already be out. So yeah, I'll be getting that game. And there is a new soon Aliens Fireteam Elite 2. 4 players this time. So yeah, I will be playing that, and obviously I'll do it all. Again, I'll probably die until I get a good gun and a good team. So yeah, that's all the big pickup. Like I say, I'll try and do another video of what's going to happen with the channel and things I'm going to do to help it and that. And it might make some people happy, it may not. Anyway, so see how it goes. And for now, thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Right, switching off, looking over here because it's all on my phone. So see ya. Bye.